I know Christmas is coming, but does it feel like Christmas? We remember the anticipation, the music, when you can feel that, yes, Christmas is around the corner, the season is here. The carnivals, family trips, those laughters. But today, many of us, many homes are still counting cost. Instead of counting the days, the season no longer looks like what it used to be. It doesn't look like the way it used to, be like. So my question right now is, what happened to Christmas and New Year in Nigeria? In this country, our country, what happened to Christmas and Nigeria? How do we celebrate it in the past? And how is it celebrated in times like this? I wouldn't start the show without saying a beautiful evening to you wherever this moment finds you listening from. And yes, thank you for tuning in. It feels refreshing to be back in the studios, talking about serious issues, realities of life, what truly, those questions that, shape who we are as a nation. And those truths that people avoid talking about. We talk about it here on the Unspoken Truth. Like I said, you are listening to the Tuesday edition of the Unspoken Truth, Which Way Nigeria, right here on the station that gives you a voice, that empowers your voice. It gives you a platform to think and to question the way things are done. Yes, Voice of the People 90.3 FM is the dial, and I'm your host, your radio nighttime partner, and my name is Diola. Well, you already know this, but for those that are new to this program, those that are new to the family, this is our space where we look deeply at the issues shaping who we are. Not just as individuals now, but as a nation. We keep asking, which way for us, Nigeria? Where are we heading to? Where are we headed? And if you've been with us long enough, Tuesdays like this, it is about serious business. We question realities. Is this how things are supposed to be? No, it shouldn't go this way. This is how we should do it. That is what we do on Tuesdays like this. Come Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it is a different version of the show. And so when I say which way Nigeria, I ask this question because we want a better place, a more conducive environment for us. And I say this every time. I say, this is about you on the outside. This is about me, Diola, in the studio. This is about our families, our communities. This is about Nigeria. And so your voice matters here. Well, let's get into the discussion for tonight. Like I said, it is going to be a conversation between, yes, you and I. We are going to talk, digest it, and then we can analyze. This is how it used to be. This is what it is now. What has caused this? What has, warranted this to be the order of the day? And how can we move on from here? We are asking a very emotional question. It is emotional to me because I've seen this, in recent years, a couple of years back. And I'm asking myself, this is not what the season used to feel like. And what is the question? What are we talking about? You might want to think, and yes, say, Diola, I understand where you're going to. I know, but let me ask the question. Think of this. What happened to Christmas in Nigeria? Close your eyes. Like, just close your eyes right now as I'm talking. Close your eyes. Try to think how Christmas used to be. Just think of Christmas then. Then open your eyes now and look around you. This is the Christmas now. Same country, Nigeria. Different, same season, but a totally different feeling. So tonight, let's talk about it. How was Christmas and New Year celebrated in the past? And how is it celebrated now? What exactly has changed? The past to the present. What exactly has changed? And how should parents, this one is very, very important. How should parents navigate this season wisely? When I say navigate, how should parents go about this season wisely? Especially with the fact that January responsibilities are waiting. So this is what we are going to talk about on the show tonight. And you know how we do it here. Like I said, it's going to be interactive. The conversation is widely open for you to make your input, so you don't just sit back, and you can jump in on the conversation. For those that would love to call in, the numbers are 0700 903 903 903, and the alternate number you can call is 0803 692 9933. I'll take it again, 0700 903 903 903. You can also call 0803 692 9933, or send us your messages to the studio WhatsApp line 0817 175 6338. And of course, you can jump in on the conversation live on YouTube right now. Just search for Voice of the People 90.3 FM. But yes, let's get into it without wasting so much time, because I have a lot to say. I do have so much to share with you tonight. Christmas, when you think about it, Christmas and New Year in the past used to be a season of anticipation. Let's start from there. Back 10 years, 15 years back, 20 years back, this season of Christmas, of New Year, used to be a season of anticipation. One major thing that defined this season, Christmas, in the past, was anticipation. People were anticipating for this time to come. We can't wait. In fact, from as early as September, you could feel it. You feel the season in the air. Yes. Radio stations, media houses, you can sense it. Television stations will bring out content. You can just see it. Children counting days to the time. In fact, you see our parents now, those times, they're already planning. Have you bought this one? You have this outfit. You have the one for New Year. You have the one for Thanksgiving. Every preparation here and there. In fact, your parents, it could even be month, like say November before December. You are already seeing the chicken you are going to kill on Christmas Day. It is already waiting in your compound. Month before December, you can actually see these things happen. We were always anticipating for the season to come. There was something to look forward to. Today, I'm telling you, that anticipation is it's gone, almost gone. Now, not because people don't want to celebrate, not because people don't love Christmas anymore, but why? Let me ask you, why is this happening? What exactly has changed between how this season was celebrated in the past and how it is right now in this current present time, contemporary day? People are no longer excited months ahead, but rather you can actually sense that they are anxious. They know that, hey, December is coming, and it is that time to start paying for this one. You're paying for this one. In fact, we are tired. You don't even want the season to come, if it is possible, because you will now ask yourself, how do you anticipate celebration? when survival is the priority, people are looking for means to survive. You're not calling those set of individuals to say, yes, it is time to celebrate. Or they will tell you, what is there to celebrate about? What is the whole cause of celebration? When we are struggling for a means of survival. Now, if you look at it very well, if you look at this carefully, another difference in how things were before and how they are right now when it comes to celebrating Christmas and New Year is the excitement, talking about entertainment. How it is then and how it is now. In the past, entertainment was rich during the festive period. From November, like I said, you see decorations here and there. People are trying to tell you that something is going to happen, something is coming. You should await this. But now, even decorations are appearing late. In fact, in some areas, you won't even see a single sign that something is happening in less than 10 days. You won't. Some places only decorate days after we've entered December. And some don't even bother at all. Can you blame them? Can you actually blame them? You want to answer that? Now, this is happening because celebration now feels expensive. You want to celebrate. I did ask you. I said it just now. They will ask you. They're telling you. Diola, what is there to celebrate? Entertainment is no longer a priority. Feeding is the priority now. I tell you, Diola, I haven't eaten for days. Diola, my business is not going well. Diola, I can't lie to you. My children, they are in this condition. And you still want a set of individuals to celebrate. You want those individuals to celebrate. It has changed. It is different. It is totally different. But yes, we are having this conversation because we have to talk about it. There is a reason. We need to talk about it. You thought I was done. Let's talk about this this long forgotten beautiful carnivals, carols, in fact travels. What happened to all of them? Gone are the days. See, there was a time where Christmas carnivals, talking about carol nights, road celebrations were common. In fact, people were excited, always, like I said, always looking forward to this season. But now we don't even see them anymore. Nothing like carnivals, nothing like Christmas carols. Those that now even try to celebrate the carols, it is not like what it used to be. Then, back in those times, people danced on their way back home, like when they're traveling back to their hometown. They're always excited, full of joy. Villagers are always excited to welcome back their families. But today, that is no longer the case. Insecurity has taken over. You want to travel all the way from Lagos to Benue State. Some months back, Benue State was the talk of the country. We remember clearly, vividly, what was going on in that state. Now in this period, you want to put yourself in that condition. You want to travel from this state to other state, other zones in the country. What is coming to your mind? Insecurity has taken over. People are now careful. They are now watchful. They are now afraid. Across the west, east, north, It is the same story. People are scared. Now tell me, in a situation where the country's condition is unfavorable, there cannot be joy because there is fear. Someone that is going home to celebrate, wants to travel to celebrate, is scared to go because she doesn't know what to expect on the way home. You don't know what to expect. You don't even want to take the risk. You definitely don't want to take. So it is different from back then. I'm telling you, go to parks. Everybody is happy. They are singing, dancing, marrying, even before that time. But now, let me even ask you, how many of you are planning to go to travel? How many? Just how many? Now, what about Christmas clothes and even the quality? I know. Yes, I know. That's why we are talking about it. Then, in the past, when you say, okay, Christmas is coming, you're going to the market, you're jubilating. Yes, I have this amount of money with me. I have 50,000 naira with me. You're going to go on a shopping spree. That is like you going on a shopping spree. Clothes then were affordable. They were durable. Parents could buy quality outfits without stress. You don't even have anything to be scared of. Because when you get to the market, you will definitely buy what you love, what you want to get for yourself, what you actually wish to have. Quality items. Today, talk now. What is the story? It is different. Prices of those clothes are now very. If I don't, those of you that have been going to market, how far now? Let's talk. Because I know some of us are already trying. Let's just try. So it will not look like we are not even trying to want to celebrate. Let me still get this one for my children. Let me get this one for my husband. Let me get this one. How far? You've gone to market. Also the market. Or is it the one in Idumota? How has it been? Prices are now very high. Even the quality is nothing to talk about. You see clothes, you buy it today. In like 3 weeks, it is already something else. In fact, you want to trash it. What used to last for years now barely even survive for months. So when I say it is different, totally different from what it used to be, I know what I'm saying. But let me ask you, what exactly has happened? Why are we seeing this? Now when you even look at this, think about it carefully. There's no how you want to talk about this and you won't even mention inflation. Just like I said, prices of items are now very high. You see now, it is already close to the time. Every single thing will be inflated. Prices of every single thing will be inflated. The money that you can use back in those days, the money that you will use to get clothes for 3 kids, yes, 3 children, that money cannot buy clothes for just 1 child as I am talking to you. Now this one touches me more. This one I'm about to talk about. Remember what we are talking about. What Christmas and New Year used to be like in the past and how it is now. How it is in this present day Nigeria. This one is very touching because there is no how you talk about the season. The season is here and you won't talk about this. You can't exempt it. It is so sad to see that gone are the days where the season brings about gift exchange, talking about abundance. It is that period where you say, oh, I thought about you, here you go, just use this, celebrate this, use this token to celebrate with your family. I'm not even talking about money now. Gift hampers. We don't see these things anymore. And even if it is rare. Even if you want to say, okay, it is still happening slightly, it is rare. Very, very rare. Gift exchange used to be a strong Christmas culture. Hampers will be given. In fact, in your workplace, those times, I'm sure when it is December, you are always excited because no, at the end of the year, no, I'm going home with something to show my family. I am going home. Yes, this is what my company shared for us. So, bankers, civil servants, you understand what I'm saying. And then neighbors distributed food freely, without fear, without no, I don't want a situation where I'll give her my food now, she will go and throw it away. She and her family, they won't eat my food. Nothing like that. All of these things were like a symbol of love amongst us back in those days. But let me ask you a painful question, because I said this one is very touching for me. When you think about this, I thought to myself, right? And then I said I was going to ask you on the show. While I was thinking, I asked myself a painful question. I said, is it someone who hasn't eaten 2 square meals that you're expecting to give you gift? They call something 111 when we're talking about square meals. Some say they do 001, meaning no morning food, nothing in the afternoon till night. That is their routine in their family. And some, it might be 101. You eat in the morning, no lunch till dinner. Some 100. You know those patterns now. Now I thought to myself, I said, for someone to come give, it means it is out of abundance. The person has enough, more than enough, to want to share. So I thought to myself, someone who hasn't eaten for days, is that person expected to give gift? There is no abundance. Many organizations no longer share hampers. We don't even see that again. In fact, if they are even adding to your salary, you should still be grateful to God. That symbol, that culture, you can say it is almost dead. Because I won't say it has died. Just like I've been saying, these things barely, you just see it on rare occasions. Things are not the way they used to be. In fact, I thought to myself, I remember back when we were growing up, someone like me, when I was very little, my parents takes myself and my sibling. We go celebrate the season, sometimes at National Theatre, the one in Igomu, Lagos. And sometimes we go to the beach to, celebrate the season. We're always excited. Yes, the new clothes has arrived, shoes, all of these things, we have them, and we are happy. But it is not the way it used to be anymore. Parents buying clothes for their children now, this Christmas season. In fact, those children will still even have to say, thank you, mommy. Thank you, daddy. In the sense that if you see one, be grateful. Back then they will buy Christmas. They will buy Christmas own. They will buy for New Year. They will buy for the one you wear to church the first Sunday of the year. Those ones now. But now, if your parents, if your dad, your mom buys you just one, go and do testimony in church. Still go and give thanks to God. It was normal then. It was expected. Things happen like, yes, we were happy. Today, many parents simply cannot even afford it anymore. Many parents can't dare to afford it. Not because they don't want to. No. Not because they don't want to. But because the system has changed. The system in the country has changed. The country is not what it used to be. Important thing about the season, we are talking about how it has been, how it used to be in the past, and what it is like now. If you think about it carefully, one important thing about how Christmas and New Year was celebrated then too is that there was unity. There was unity. You see, Muslims going to church on New Year's Eve. In fact, you see Christians sharing food to their Muslim brothers and sisters. Muslim brothers and sisters sharing gift items to Christian brothers and sisters. There was unity then than it is now. In the past, Christmas, New Year, it united people. Your tribe didn't matter. Religion doesn't matter. Children played together like they come from the same family, the same mother, the same father. Can I tell you what is happening now? Can I tell you what it looks like today? The country feels divided. It seems there is a wall between us. And what is that wall? She's Igbo now. Is he not a Yoruba boy? No, they are Yoruba. No, they are Hausa. They are Fulani. They are this one. Efik. Tribes trying to divide us. And you begin to wonder. That unity that we used to have, the unity that we're still trying to say, oh, okay, there's still little unity holding us together. It is breaking. It is breaking. And at this talk made me remember the popular saying where they say, united we stand, divided we fall. How can we stand? How can we even build the Nigeria we dream to have when we're not united? When we keep trying to create barriers between each other, between one another. The season that once brought us together is not looking like, no, our fatherland. Yes, our fatherland, my fatherland, your fatherland is divided. So, if you fast forward, if you think about what the season used to be like in the past, and you fast forward to what it is now, today, yeah, Christmas still comes though. Of course, it will, definitely. It still comes, but now that's joy. The joy that Christmas is here, New Year is here, it comes with pressure. Food prices have increased sharply. When I say sharply, hey, I'm telling you, see, I know you know what Diola is saying. For those of you that have been to the market, recently, Alpha Market now, think about it. In fact, according to recent statistics, food inflation in Nigeria has crossed 30%. 30%. It has crossed 30%. Meaning food prices. It has crossed 30%. The interpretation behind that statistics now is that basic items cost more than double of what they used to. More than double. Okay, how much do you buy egg in the past? Previously, in like 5 years backward. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, how much do you get one egg? How much do you get one egg now? Your chicken, that's chicken that you plan to kill once it is Christmas Eve. Those times, how much do you get those livestock? How much is it now? How much were we getting a bag of rice? A bag of rice! How much are you buying it now? Groundnut oil. Go and look at those prices. Double! In fact, more than double in some cases. More than double. Then I remember this one. I remembered. We get egg one for 25 naira. Yes. You get one egg, 25 naira. Now, one egg is like 200 to 50 naira. 200 or 250 naira for one egg. Please do your mathematics. What is that telling you? Times 10. Times 10 of the item. Talking about transport fares. You will see now, very soon. In fact, it has started now. It has started. Places like Ikeja to along Airport Road. What is the situation saying? Oshodi, let's talk. You will start hearing. They'll start telling you. In fact, for those that would love to travel, the amount you think would carry you from the west here to east. You know now. Now, parents are now asking questions. I put myself in those shoes, and then I think, can we even afford? You will now see parents asking their children, please, if we cannot afford to cook jollof rice, please, let's just do this one we have. Let's manage this one we have. We can't kill ourselves. Must we celebrate? You hear parents talking this way. Christmas has slowly moved from celebration to calculation. They are calculating, no. They are calculating. Nobody is trying to talk about celebration. Where? Who is talking about celebration? They are calculating. I'm going to do this. And this one, we have to do this. We have to. Doing your estimate. Now, I thought to myself, what really changed? Is it Christmas or New Year that has changed? Or is it your country, my country, Nigeria? Unemployment is higher. The value of our currency, what is the situation like? It has dropped. You know, I know, we know. Cost of living has increased faster than even the income you're generating. Many times on the show, when we are talking, we say it now. We do say, in the past, one month's salary is enough to carry the household through the season. Yes. But now, in fact, join the salary of the husband, the salary of the wife, the salary of younger siblings, younger uncles and aunts, it will still be a struggle. What can I tell you? You know, despite everything, it seems to me that it is a sad situation, of course. But despite everything, Nigerians are still trying. See, kudos to everyone out there hustling, everyone that has not given up, everyone that is still trying. still hoping for a better Nigeria. Nigerians are still trying. I am telling you. We are still sharing the little we have. At least. We are still sharing. We are still checking on friends. How are you? I just said I should call you. I just said I should give you this one. We are still praying for better days. But what exactly changed? And we are getting close to that time where you get to join Deola on this conversation. Yes, you get to join me in the conversation this evening, this night, and I'll be hearing from you in a very short time. How was Christmas for you growing up compared to how it is now? What are those things, that happened during the season while you were growing up that you don't even see anymore in the present Nigeria? What is the big difference, you feel today that no, this feels different. This is not how this season is usually celebrated in the past. And then when you want to join the conversation, you can also tell us what is the exact reason behind this change. Christmas, New Year in the past. Christmas, New Year currently. What exactly has changed? What is the reason for this change? And let me even ask you, because like I said, I really want this session to be interactive. Parents listening to me right now, you're a father, you're a mother. In fact, see, youth listening, you can jump in on this one too. It is open to everyone. If you are opportuned, you have that opportunity, you have the liberty, you have that chance, just one time opportunity, golden opportunity, like this competition back then. I don't know if it is still existing now. We call it One Day Governor Spelling Bee competition in Lagos State. Something like that. You have just that one chance, one golden opportunity to have a discussion with the federal government of Nigeria, with the federal government of this country, of our country, on how to make this country a better place, how to make Nigeria a better place for us. Yes, you understand? How to make it more conducive for us. What would be your advice to the federal government? You have that chance to sit with the president one-on-one. What would be your advice to him on how to make this country a more conducive environment for you, for me, for our families? Now, please remember, when you want to make your contribution, when you want to tell us your advice, yes, I know, I can feel it. I am feeling it. That's why I'm talking about this. And I know you're feeling it as well. But please try to be civil when you join the show. Come share your truth with, yes, VOP family on this. What Christmas used to be like in the past, what it is now. My name is Deola, your radio nighttime partner, and this is the Unspoken Truth Tuesday edition, titled Which Way Nigeria. I can see you, Colin. We'll get there. Please just give me some time. I am coming to you. You get to join me the conversation tonight. To be a part, actually, when it is time for that, you can reach us via 0700 903 903 903. I'll go with the numbers again. 0700 903 903 903. You can also call 0803 692 9933. I understand. For my WhatsApp family that would love to, send me your opinions, your thoughts, your contribution via text. Yes, you can be a part from the WhatsApp portal. The number is 0817 175 6338. 0817 091-755-6338. And you can join our live stream right now on YouTube at Voice of the People 90.3 FM to share your views. But right after this break, I'll come to you. Yes, I'll come to hear from you, my Truth family. Our Christmas was like in the past. You want to share with Truth family. You want to tell Diola, see you. When I was growing up, this is how it used to be. Now, I'm no longer saying, yes, that time is coming. You join Diola on the show and you can share your advice to the federal government of the country on how to make Nigeria a better place for you and I. Right after this music break, yes, I'll come to you. And this one we'll be listening to is titled Everybody Loves Christmas. And that one is by Funke Jennifer Crew, yes, featuring the band Files. Jennifer Crew featuring the band and Files. There are actually a lot of them, the likes of Waje, yes, and just Bisola Ayola, and just so many of them. Like I did say, stay with us. I will be back. That song, yes, it reminds me actually of something very simple but powerful. If you listen to that song very well, Christmas time is about family. It is about joy. It is about that little moment that, keeps, it turns to big memories that you want to keep. But gone are the days where truly that is what Christmas feels like. Well, it's 20 minutes gone past the hour of 10 from the studios of Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Thank you for still listening. Thank you for still staying tuned. It is the Unspoken Truth Tuesday edition, Which Way Nigeria. My name is Diola, your radio nighttime partner, and you've heard so much from me tonight. I'm actually not, so happy because Christmas season, New Year season feels really different from what it used to be in the past. But just in case you're just tuning in, you're just joining the conversation tonight, we've been talking about how Christmas and New Year was celebrated in the past and how it is right now. What exactly has changed? What are the reasons why we no longer have, the true Christmas and New Year feeling? The happiness we share. What exactly has changed? And for parents, especially, how should they navigate this season wisely? With the fact that January responsibilities is knocking on the door, you still have a lot of things to look out for in the new year. So we have been talking about this so far. And I did say after the music break, I was coming to you, VOP family, to hear your thoughts. Christmas in Nigeria has changed. No, I'm not arguing. In fact, I'm telling you for a fact it has. But the question tonight, if you follow carefully, the question is not just what happened to Christmas. The question is which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Is this the way we'll keep celebrating what truly brings us together? The real question is which way Nigeria? Because I'll tell you a secret. I have to tell you. Until we fix the system, December will keep coming and going. But you see that joy that we're supposed to share, it will keep reducing. So now think about it. In fact, let's be practical on the show. Let's be practical. We'll do some little practicals. By January, schools resume. Yes or yes? Yes. Secondary and tertiary institutions alike. Schools will be resuming January. What does that mean? Bills, fees to be paid are waiting for you. Transport, feeding, accommodation. Yes, it is that time again to renew your house rent. Your landlord will soon come for you again. Daddy Tola. It is that time. They are waiting. Parents right now are looking at where is this miracle going to come from? So if I'm being candid with you, yes, because I understand the situation out there. I know what is going on out there. I do understand. So my advice, take it from Diola this night too. Take it from Diola. Please, to parents, plan ahead. Don't do this dirty December and spend everything finish in December. Oh. Plan ahead. Celebrate wisely. If you want to marry carefully. Celebration should not lead to your January frustration. After celebrating finish, the January is here. You are now frustrated. I don't even know what I used the money to do. I don't even know what happened. I don't know how I spent it all. I gave you this one. You will not start calculating. Meanwhile, you are doing the mathematics correctly. You are solving it correctly. But it is not just adding up. Prioritize your needs over pressure. Don't say because somebody is going to buy that clothes, you must buy the clothes. Then you will now pressurize yourself. And most importantly, this is the time to stay security conscious. Avoid risky travel. Risky. Yes, avoid risky travels. Be mindful of your environment. You'll see that this thing is getting to Diola, because I'm just thinking about it. I really am not feeling good. Because we can't keep saying, yes, this is Nigeria. You're not getting anywhere. No. Something needs to be done. But before I close tonight, let me come get your thoughts. How has Christmas for you been like growing up? How has it been for you compared to what it is now? What is the biggest difference you feel that, no, Diola, this is how it used to be, this is how it is now, and really things are not looking so good? And what is the exact reason for this change we are seeing? What has caused this? And I did ask a question. I said, if you're given that chance to sit one-on-one with the federal government of the country and give them a candid advice, if this is utilized, if this is implemented, if this is followed, if this strategy is being leveraged upon, hey, yes, I'm telling you for a fact, we will see the Nigeria reward. Yes, what is that advice you can share to the federal government of the country? You come share with us on the show, and remember to be civil when you're making your contribution. Now is the time to join Diola tonight on Which Way Nigeria. Yes, the numbers to call are 0700-903-903-903. You can also call 080-3692-9933, 0700-903-903-903, or call 080-3692-9933. You can also send us your messages on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338, or join us live on YouTube right now at Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Remember to tell us your name and where you're calling from. Okay, I think we'll get on this one first. You'll be our first caller. Oh, trying to get an in. Hello.
Hi, Diola.
Hello, good evening to you.
How are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Good evening.
Good evening. Compliment of the season.
Thank you so much.
Also, my rice are taken down already, right?
What are you saying?
I said, hope some are taking our rice down already, right?
That is what we are talking about tonight.
Now, so now we do the yam with this.
That is what we are talking about.
Well, growing up, Christmas has been fun.
Right.
You understand? We do family play as children then. Now nobody play that kind of play. Are you on me?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Now, people we have said everything finished. You understand? We have already said it's finished. Which one are we going to talk about? Is it the insecurity? Is it the costs of food? Which one are we going to talk about? The thing is so for you to even buy what you cook. I mean, some states like they come like this, some people don't even get hope.
I'm telling you.
You understand? So some people don't even get hope. Talking stuff. But my sister, so many things have changed. So many things have, and you have already said it all.
So what is the way forward? What is
my
the solution?
sister, like we said that we should advise the government, right? You said, my sister, my own number one thing is that they should stop thinking only for themselves. You understand? I think that this Nigeria that we are in, this our country, they say this democracy is for the people, by the people, and for the people.
Yeah.
But that is not what we are saying. You understand? Democracy now, what we are saying is democracy for themselves, by themselves, and for their families. You know what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
They are not talking about the masses. They are not even, they are not even care of those that they are ruling. Which is not supposed to be so. understand?
Yeah.
So many people are on the street, hungry, nothing. Even as we are talking, some people never talk since morning, no. You understand? So it's so alarming, my sister. You understand? The democracy that we know is no longer what we are operating on. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes. So my own now, what I'm putting out here now is that they should have human feelings. You understand? They should stop thinking for themselves. They are ruling people, like people they rule. They are not ruling themselves. Because if they have people in mind, so many things will come down. Then when they are comfortable, they don't think about the masses.
When they are comfortable.
Yes. Because they feel, they are up there, they are comfortable, their families are not suffering what. And people are suffering, Joanna.
I'm telling you, I know. I do.
They are not, because they are not feeling it. That is why it's like this. Because they are only thinking for themselves and for their family and the people around them. Let's tell ourselves the truth. These people don't have us in mind. So what I'm putting out there now is please and please, they should know that they are ruling people. Yes, that is only what I'm going to put out there. They should know that they are ruling people. Yes, and we should go back to the democracy for the people and by the people and for the people. That is no longer what we are saying here. And it's so alarming. People surviving today is by the grace of God. Yes. Nigeria that we are this nice, what tomorrow gives. If you wake up, if you hear say this one don't go up, this one don't go up. My people call it emergency for today.
What's the
meaning? You understand? That is what tomorrow gives. That is it. So I don't even know where to start. People that is surviving today, they are not surviving because of the so-called government. It's by the grace of God. So then, which one are we going to talk about? Which one? Eh? Is it the insecurity? They kidnap people anyhow? Eh? Some people they will kidnap them if they still pay the ransom, they will still go ahead and behead them. This past week that there is a church in my street, they kidnapped their vicar. Yeah. Oh, you're a pastor or you're a priest, or you come and give us the money. Can you imagine? People are living in fear.
In fear.
Yeah. They have to collect his ATM and wipe out the money that is in his account. And think that they do not even hang him. They have to drive him from here to here, driving from Oshodi to here, from somebody that's supposed to enter his house. So. In my own street, this one not the same that as in my own street. Can you imagine? Which way Nigeria? Which way? And they are comfortable. And they are comfortable. Jonah, let me stop here.
Thank you so very much for your contribution on the show tonight. You want
to be wonderful name? This is the one and only today.
Thank you so much.
Have a wonderful night for us.
Thank you. Good night to you too. Oh, you can tell. I'm telling you that I really am not feeling too good talking about this tonight, but we need to talk about it. We can't avoid, or we can't not talk about it. You heard, in fact, I saw a message while Chidera was talking. The message said, Diola, this lady has a point. And what is the key point? Chidera is saying, our advice, yes, our advice for the government, to the government, is they should remember we are not animals. You are governing people. We should follow. Yes, we should follow the normal way, the democratic way of ruling. And she said so much. We really need to do better. And that is why on the show, we keep coming to ask, which way Nigeria? Which way Nigeria? Okay, let's come to you. Let Truth Family hear from you tonight. What is your contribution? Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening to you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Diola.
Yeah, good evening to you. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, good evening. This is Kelechi Live from Okukumaiko.
Kelechi from Okukumaiko. Good to have you join me.
Good evening. I can't hear you. I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh, I can hear you. Kelechi, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, proceed with your contribution.
Things are falling apart.
Things are falling apart.
I could remember
Like
December before now. Those days, we used to, you see, brocade.
Mm-hmm.
Every member of the family will all come. Daddy will buy brocade for us. You buy the one you wear on 25th. You buy the one you wear on 1st. And you buy the one you wear to the first Sunday of the month.
I'm telling you.
For Thanksgiving. But this time around, you can't even see the man. It's nowhere to be found. I traveled to the east. Let me just say this. Hello?
Yeah, proceed. I can hear you. We can hear you.
I traveled to the east. Yes, I came back 2 days ago.
Okay.
Do you know, within the east there, you see army checkpoints. You must stop and come out from your car, give them money before you remove the whatever they use in blocking the road. If you pass, you come back to block the road. The other person will stop, go give them money, then you remove the blockage, you pass. This has been going on in the east right now as I'm talking to you.
What?
You can say you will stay in an army checkpoint for hours. Cars may be up to 100, 200. Before you pass, you come out from your car, you go and drop your money, you remove whatever they use in blocking the highway. Then after crossing, after you drove your car, you come back and block it back. The next person will come and do the same thing.
Can I ask you a question?
This has been going on in the east.
Are you
If
there?
I'm to advise the government, hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can, but I want to quickly ask you a question before you go with your advice.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
If I am to advise the government,
Okay, I think you can hear me.
in as much as any child you are graduating from university, government should have the data of every graduating student every year. Provide work for them. As you're leaving from the school, you're paying your education, you're paying after you're doing your clearance. Government should have your data to fix you where you'll be working.
They do have our data.
It will stop crime.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
If government can do this, I believe it will stop crime. As you're graduating, as you're paying your clearance fee, they are clearing you from school, government should provide a work for you. She should be able to retire old ones and be able to bring in new ones. The next day, they should also have the same data. The opposite, they will have the same data. That's how a growing country, that is how they grow. Thank you very much. Good night.
Thank you so much. It's, so great to have you join me on the show tonight. I could tell that you wasn't hearing me, but I wanted to ask a question. I wanted to ask, on what axis is he talking about? He shared his experience with us. He said he came back from the east about 2 days ago, and at every army checkpoint, you come down, you give them a token before they can clear the road for you to pass. And I wanted to know if he was free to share with us the axis east, the specific place he's talking about. Now you see that things are happening. Things are happening that you don't know. But now you know. Because you have someone telling you. Now we know. And his own contribution, his advice to the federal government is saying, dear Allah, please help us tell the federal government. When students are graduating from universities, tertiary institutions, they have their data. Provide jobs for these individuals. You already have their data. You know the number of students that will be graduating yearly. Make sure you're fixing them in a place. Once unemployment reduces in the country, the rate of unemployment reduces in the country, then crimes will be reduced. The rate of crimes will be reduced. That is his advice. When there is job, people have what they are feeding on. They have what can carry them. And it is a beautiful one. Thank you so much for that beautiful advice. Let me come to you. Hello.
Good evening.
Hello, good evening to you. Oluwashemilore. Good to have you join me tonight.
As for me, there's a caller that is say that government should provide work for the students if they finish the school.
Yes, that's the last caller.
Okay. So there's something I want to ask.
All right.
How many people government want to provide work for? Because let's say last one, like 5 universities.
I understand you.
How many students graduate every year? So if government can provide job for everybody, it cannot be possible. Let's be sincere to ourselves. There were some people maybe say in the school, they never finish school, they don't get job. You understand?
Yeah.
That is, if you know person, the minute you finish school, you are going to see job.
Connection. Nepotism.
That is connection. Everything in this life now is just about connection. If you don't have connection, before you can see work, it's very, very difficult. School is not scam. So school is not scam. But government will provide all the old students job after finish school. That was, I cannot remember the year. There was it that if you finish school, they will give you car. At least government job now.
They'll give you what?
Them, there was a time that in this country, if you finish school, they will actually you finish the school, you have a work and they give you a car.
But is that still happening now?
Yeah?
Is that still happening now?
It cannot happen again.
It's gonna happen again.
It cannot happen.
It has gotten to that extent.
So let me go to the second point.
All right.
I say this Christmas people will buy clothes. That was them. So that even owe like 20,000, 10,000, you can buy a loft.
Yes.
And you still have change. See, a man that give him wife money, so okay, go and cook so food for me, like 10,000 or 20,000, and when the man come back, you see that the money, the food is not okay. Maybe you don't worth that 20,000 or 10,000. See, Sister Diola, I won't lie for you. Me by myself, I used to go to market. Sometimes if I come back, I would just imagine that my wife is trying. Like seriously. If you buy a meat of 5,000 now, you cannot even reach 7 pieces in this country. So there was a time they sell bag of rice, maybe it's 25,000.
Yeah.
But now how much?
Even
is
lesser. Even lesser.
Eh?
Even lesser. There were times where a bag of rice didn't cost up to that amount.
So now, the more Nigeria is moving forward, the more the thing will be increased. That is it. Because there was a time where we say our grandfather will tell us that if you owe 1,000, you can buy a lot of things. We will say maybe it's a lie. Me, I experience it now.
You experience it now?
Like seriously. There was a time I used to buy fuel like, is this maybe 75 naira, be 80 naira.
Yeah.
I was using collect change. I saw it my true eye like this. But now, maybe let me say after 50 years now, if I tell my child now, say this is so, he will not believe me. That is it. There was a time I used to sell pure water. How much now? How much is pure water that maybe 5 naira that time? How much is pure water now? So there's a lot of things that I see in my eye.
Yeah.
That is that I will not say my father is lying. And a lot my father told me that they used to buy something like this, so I will say maybe it's a lie. But now, I am not telling you my father is lying or something like that. That is a confirmed truth. So things cannot come down in this Nigeria. Pray to God.
What did you say? Come again.
Things cannot come down again in Nigeria.
Things cannot come down.
Is to be sincere now. How many years? Nigeria will go for how many years?
But we still need to be optimistic. You know.
Sister Dola, the only thing you can do now is just pray to God. Let have mercy.
So what is your own solution? That is your own solution, prayer.
My own solution is that let's put upon God. God can change at any time. But if you are hoping on our government, that one is I think let me just say effort. It cannot be possible. That is it. So let's keep hoping on God. Maybe God can change our country. That is it.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night. Thank you so much for your opinion on the show. Well, the last caller that called in before Oluwashemilore, I was saying his own advice on the topic tonight is just saying government should just try as much as possible to provide jobs. He feels like job opportunity is going to be the solution to every of our challenge right now in the country. So that is his own opinion. Likewise, Oluwashemilore has said, well, for him, it is only God that can rewrite the story of this country. It is only God that can that can do something about what is going on currently in our country. Well, I'll come to you right now. Good evening to you. Good evening. Vivian Love. Good evening to you. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Good evening.
Yeah.
How was your day?
My day was great. Yeah.
Okay, back to your question.
Okay. What is your take on it?
If I have the opportunity to advise them, government, whoever that is not doing well, I'll tell the person to step down. Yes, I'll tell the person to step down. It's like, what do you start with? The key is because of the high price of food. Is the tax?
Are you there?
Yes.
Okay.
For me, whoever that is not doing it should step down.
Should step down.
Yes.
So what if the person does not want to step down?
What is the person there for? Because this thing that is happening. The person will step down now.
Okay. Thank you so much for your thoughts. I'm actually trying to, ask a question. I should put it this way. Vivian Love is saying that, okay, Diola, for federal government, if I'm opportune to advise the president, Mr. President, I'm telling you, anyone in a particular office that is not doing well should step down. If it is this person that is not doing well, tell the person to step down. Now I asked Vivian Love. I said, okay, what if the person is not ready to step down? That is the first question. Then the second question, what if the person that is not doing well happens to be the number one? So who is going to tell that number one to step down? Well, it is just like a rhetorical question, but Vivian Love, thank you for your contribution. I will have to read a couple of messages we have here before my WhatsApp family says, Yola, no, I've sent this. You're not reading my messages. Yes, let me start with this one. And it is from a quite lengthy, coming from Americana from Argo. It says, Diola, he might listen. Who is the E you're talking about? Okay, I think it is the federal government. It says, he might listen, but it is not his will to do the necessary things now. What makes you think so, Americana? And it's saying the person who needs or will do the work does not have to be told or reminded. It comes natural. Okay? It says Nigeria needs total washing. We can do it within 20 years if we start now. We have to also be strict with our minerals. Okay? It is very valuable. It is a very valuable collateral, which if we are smart, we can use it to get on top of the economic world beside boosting the workforce and supporting manufacturing. We can compete or have top advantage worldwide. The country can become a place of interest instead of a place of concern. Then it says, nice one, Diola. It will, okay, it's I think it's backing up some of the audience contribution, saying, yes, job employment might reduce crime, but it will not stop crime. It is embarrassing that our government workers are collecting from citizens on the road. For what and why? What was that guy saying? What that guy is saying is wrong. What that guy is saying is wrong with you. Right now, Nigeria has a negative light. And when that is changed, not only our government can provide job, but foreign countries will employ too. Well, I'm not going to lie. Americana, you've said so much, oh. You've said so much. Starting from the total washing, I get that, but I'm not going to go there. It said something that I want to bring out. It said, we have to be strict with our minerals. Nigeria, God has blessed this country with so much valuables. We have it. Oh, we are indeed a blessed nation. But Americana is bringing it to our notice again, trying to call the attention of the federal government that, see what you people are doing wrong. Our minerals serve as a valuable collateral that if we are smart about how to use it, smart about how we use it rather, we can get on top of the economic world. Then it will not become a situation where we can compete at top level, world top level. Our country will not even become a place of interest. Now look at it. How many business, when you look at it from outside country, who wants to come invest in Nigeria? That is just the interpretation of what Americana is saying. It is just trying to turn the country from being a place of concern that, oh no, we don't want to go there, it is not safe for our business. Then if we actually leverage on our mineral resources, Nigeria will now be a place of interest. Everybody wants to come to this country, and from that way you are generating revenue to boost the economy of this country. Okay, well, we really might not get on this one. No, there's some things. No, we can do this. All right. actually fast spent. Checking the time from the studios right here. Yes, I can see this, but what do we do? You'll be my last caller, so you make it kind of brief. Good evening to you.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening and welcome.
Sister Diola.
Yeah, I can hear you. Good evening.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm doing very well.
I'm Biswag.
What's your name again?
Are you getting me?
What is your name again? Can you hear me?
Yeah, my name is Biswag.
B-Swag. Good to have you
Yeah.
join me this evening.
So how are you doing?
I said I'm great. I'm good.
So you know.
Oh. Okay.
The way people were just, I was listening to them since.
All right.
This country is only God that will save us.
Oh. Holy God.
Are you listening?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, I am.
We said when we ask, some people said that Tinubu should resign. If the man should resign, how are you sure about the next person to be the president of the country?
How are you sure about the next person? No, let me correct this.
You think that
Let me correct this.
You know,
The caller, are you
there's one thing people doesn't understand about the politics. When we talk about the politics, all of them are equal. They are same. The next person may be worse than the one we are having now. So we got to pray about the Nigeria has been expired country, which you can see a lot of graduates here, nothing. Yeah. That's why you see them suffering, and whereby we have a government that doesn't care. So it is only God that will save us.
Amen.
So thank you.
Thank you, B-Swag. Only God that can save us. But B-Swag, I need to correct this. So let me correct it. The person that talked about our own advice, sharing our advice to the federal government, she never said Tinubu should resign. Please, let's take note. She never said that. She only said the leader, when you put people in offices and they are not doing well, tell them to resign. That was the advice. So we get it clearly. She never mentioned that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu should resign or should leave his office as the president of the country. All right, Americana is saying, Deola, thank you so much. You explained it perfectly. Yes, thank you. I just could understand where you're coming from. I understood carefully. I understood what exactly you wanted to pass across to Trade family, to VOP family. And thank you so much for your advice. But this is actually going to be the last message I'll read. I'm really sorry that I cannot get on the phone lines anymore, and we might not be able to, finish all of these messages on the WhatsApp portal. Luchi from Isola says, Deola, the last caller sounded pessimistic. I did say that while he was talking. As Nigerians, patriotic citizens that we have, we still need to be optimistic that yes, Nigeria is going to be a better place. Nigeria will still be a better place for you and I. So Luchi is saying the last caller sounded pessimistic. Who says it is not possible to gainfully employ every graduate, but it is possible to engage them as actors of thuggery and election disruptions. I understand this. And Luchi is saying, how then is it possible in America and other countries where systems work? It only takes one kind and mindful leader. Luchi is trying to back up one of the callers' point that when you create job opportunities out there is employment out there for graduates, young graduates. This country gradually will know that yes, we are getting there. So she's saying this thing is possible. Yes, this advice can be implemented. It is feasible in the sense that these similar systems are working in other countries like America. It is working in other countries. They create jobs for their students, for graduates. So why can't it work in our country? So what she said is that It only takes one kind and mindful leader. I'm really sorry you're saying, oh no, I'm sorry. Probably we were still, attending to another caller on the show. That is why your call could not go through. I'm really sorry about the fact that you could not join via call. I understand that you want to be a part of the show, but I guess we were with someone else, talking. And that is why your call could not come through. What am I going to do? These messages keep coming. Okay. We can rush this view. Okay, you didn't leave us with a name, but this is quite beautiful. She says, E should be Charles, I guess. Says, I will advise the federal government to revive the purchasing power of our lower currencies, even the coins. Revive the purchasing power. You're trying to say that our currency, yes, the value of the currency is nothing. Okay, nothing to write home about. All right, thank you so much for your advice. While we okay. Well, Ari from Ejigbo also says, good evening, Queen D. If I reply you, it will be a very, very long text. Why Christmas has changed drastically is that lots of people's eye is now open. Okay. What do you mean by that, though, Ari? Well, probably it's going to be a conversation for another day. Okay? Sorry. I'm not going to lie to you. The conversations tonight have been incredibly deep. We have you sharing experiences with us on the show, telling Diola, telling VOP family, this is what federal government should do. In fact, just like you've said, Christmas is not what it used to be like anymore, Diola. And, it's just that every time we have conversations like this, I'm reminded that truly we are connected because we feel it. You feel it, I feel it, we feel it. And we'll keep asking the same questions. We'll keep asking, demanding, hoping for a better Nigeria. But for now, the time to go is now. Like I did say, yes, before I came to you for you to join the conversation, my advice to parents, fathers, mothers out there, please listen to Diola. In fact, tell your friend, tell them to go and watch the replay on YouTube of this episode because this is important. I know we want to marry. I know the season is here. Third, my advice to you out there, plan ahead. Don't spend everything in December. Celebrate wisely. When you want to marry, do it. Be careful while you are doing your celebration, so that when January comes, because you know how it is, prioritize your needs over pressure. You want to say that January will not come, your children needs to go back to school, you want to sort your house rent, you want to sort this, you want to sort that, your work. Please, that is why we are families. If we don't say these things to ourselves, who is going to say it? That is why you have Diola. That is why I have you. So we need to say these things to ourselves. And like I said, be security conscious. Stay security conscious at all time. Avoid any risky travel this period. And be mindful of your environment. And I'm not actually going to leave without even saying this. Yes, it is the season But I just pray. My prayer for every one of us, for you listening, for your families. I pray that as we celebrate the season, we pray for safety over our homes, our families. We pray for provision in difficult times. And we pray for unity in our country, for a better Nigeria. We've started this year, we've started 2025 in peace and happiness. We'll have no reason to end it in tears in Jesus' name. Amen. So many advice still coming in, but thank you so much. I'm just really I do apologize for the fact that we cannot get on the phone lines. I can see those calls, and for the fact that we might not be able to read the rest of the messages here. But I have to say this: thank you so much to every one of you, every single one of you, for sharing this space with me tonight. To everyone that tuned in, that listened, that contributed on the show, yes, thank you for being a part of this truth telling family. Same time next Tuesday, we will be back with another episode of Which Way Nigeria, right here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. And don't forget to share this episode with someone, like I did say, your friend, colleague, anyone. It's just like, Diola says something, no, Diola says something on Tuesday. See, the channel is Voice of the People 90.3 FM on YouTube. Go and watch it. Yes! Send this episode, share it with someone. If you missed any part of tonight's conversation, you can catch the replay on YouTube at Voice of the People 90.3 FM. And before I go tonight, you already know tomorrow is Wednesday, and it is going to be the Wednesday Relationship Talk, and Guess Who edition of the Unspoken Truth, talking about everything revolving around relationships, our marriages. We talk deep, and I know you can't wait for me to come tomorrow. I know you can't wait for us to have the conversations. Yes, we will. We'll talk about it. And you know the second segment of the show, the guessing segment, where I call your partner, I read to them beautiful messages, and they in turn will have to guess who the sender of the messages. But tomorrow is going to be different. Yes, see, Diola is feeling the season already. So tomorrow, just because we are celebrating Christmas and New Year, tomorrow is going to be a general love night like we did 2 weeks ago. So if there's anyone you want Diola to call for you and just tell the person Merry Christmas and Happy New Year in advance, or you just want to say beautiful things to them, you want to send them words of encouragement or even words of appreciation, gratitude, or there's someone you offended this year and you know you did something not so good and you want to apologize, just come on the show tomorrow. Come with all of those messages. Diola will be calling them live in the studio. I'll read to them those messages and I'll tell them you asked me to call them. You can tell me to call your pastor. You can tell me to call your landlord. You can tell me to call your mom. Yes, your sweet mom. You can tell me to call your dad. Just anyone you want me to call. Don't miss it. I'm telling you for a fact. Don't miss it. The time is 9:30 p.m. Same station. And don't forget to also follow us across all socials: Instagram, Facebook, X, TikTok, YouTube at Voice of the People 90.3 FM. My name is Diola, your radio nighttime partner, and I'm saying stay safe, stay well, and stay blessed. Good night, my trade family.